All right, good morning, everybody. Joe Van Doren here. Let me get this adjusted a little bit. I forgot to do that ahead of time. So it's great to be here this morning, and we have a great word today, and something that I've been thinking about for a number of weeks, and quite honestly, yesterday I kind of fell off the wagon with, and I just need to get back on. And it's amazing, those words come up for us every time. So the word today that came up was nobility. Now, we may have had this recently. I really don't remember, but it certainly was needed for me today. So let's read the description and then we'll talk about it. Nobility is keeping faith with our true value as spiritual beings. It is living up to the virtues, the divine trust within us. We treat ourselves and others with dignity and respect. We speak and act graciously. We choose the moral high road regardless of the cost. If others try to bring us down, we remain steadfast, remembering our true worth. Our sense of decency is our touchstone. The world's temptations cannot divert us from our purpose. We don't follow the path of least resistance. We lead principled lives. We live the good life. So, I think it begins for me to continue to remember that we all have all of the virtues inside of us already. And it's really a matter of looking inside of ourselves and just asking ourselves, how am I going to demonstrate it now? Or how is it that I need to demonstrate this one now? How is it that I can look inside myself and see the good and move forward? It's living up to the virtues. It's believing that we have them inside of us. It's believing that we are spiritual beings, that we affirm that our inner self is our guiding force. And I don't know about you, but even when I'm doing something that's hurtful or harmful to others, it doesn't feel good to me. And so it's really about looking for those things that make us feel good. And living the virtues is one of those things that makes us feel good. It's choosing that moral high road that it speaks of here. Now, it says regardless of the cost, but many times the cost is from our own belief system, or at least it is for me. So it's about just recognizing that everyone, even those people that annoy us, it's an opportunity for us to see the contrast there and to see how it is that we can look at our inner self and align ourselves with that, and then choose that higher road and stay steadfast to the things that we know are true about us. And we all want to be happy, so that's, so I've been working on that. And yesterday was not a great day for me because I got triggered by something. I kind of went into my own little world and totally forgot that I have that ability, that I am a spiritual being, that I have an inner being that wants to be happy and that wants to live the best life. And so instead of being kind and whatnot, I wasn't so much that way. So I should have taken a moment, stepped away, and made a better choice. But today's a new day, and so we're going to move forward with that, right? So how do we teach our kids about this? And I think it's one of the most important things is just as a parent, recognizing that our kids have all of these virtues inside of them already. And when they do things that are annoying to us, not allowing ourselves to be driven by, how someone else is acting. What someone else does many times is the things that they do that annoy us many times is just a reminder of the things that we really want. So we want more peacefulness in the household, let's say, or more unity or whatever. And when that doesn't happen, we get annoyed by it. But instead of looking at, this person as being a bad person, especially our kids, how much better it is to look at them and see their virtues inside of them and have that conversation about looking inside of themselves to see what it is that they would like to draw out that would make the situation better. And just as importantly, maybe even demonstrating to them how we're looking inside ourselves to do the same thing. So, we want to, everyone wants both ourselves and our children and others in our community to be safe and healthy, successful and happy. But it begins with us, and it begins with our own attitude. And I know that for myself, yesterday was one of those days where my attitude was not great, and it was demonstrated. And so when I didn't have a good attitude, others around me didn't have a good attitude. You attract what you put out there, right? So today's a new day. And so if we want our children to act, react, and respond to us in a certain way, a respectful way, then we must show that respect. Because if we don't show that respect, then we're attracting their disrespect. It's just an interesting way of looking at it, I think, and I think when we talk to our kids about the value of each person, for all the virtues that they have inside of them, and have that respect for each other, that all of us will live a better life, a good life, a happy life, a successful life, because we'll be attracting to ourselves those things that we put out. That's my thoughts today about nobility, and I am really happy I got this word. And I'm going to have some apologies to make today because it took me almost the entire day to get over it. So, that's the way it is sometimes, right? And we're going to keep working on it. So, thank you very much for being here. I look forward to seeing everyone tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, and until next time, keep practicing the virtues and the 4 C's of successful families of clarity, communication, consistency, and community. Until next time, bye.